LPBW Roloff, son rushed to hospital, Amy by his side, by John Whitty April 17, 2025. Fans have continued to follow the Roloff family on Little People Big World for years, from the long-running show and on social media. Recently, news has come out that one of the Roloff sons had to be taken to the hospital. While there, fans took note that family matriarch Amy Roloff was at her son's side. Little People Big World fans recently took note of how involved Amy Roloff is with her family. Little People Big World is TLC series that initially premiered back in 2006. The series revolved around the Roloff family, initially headed by Matt and Amy, and their 4 children Zach, Jeremy, Molly and Jacob. As seen on the show, Matt, Amy and Zach have dwarfism. Amy and Matt, who were married in 1987, ultimately divorced in 2016. Since then, Amy married Chris Marek in 2021. Recently, on social media, fans have taken note of how involved Amy is with her family. As one fan wrote, "Amy truly is the real MVP of the Roloff family." The commenter continued, "She really is such a great mum-grandma and is always there to help when her family needs her. Also, glad to hear Jacob is okay and feeling better." Included in the post was a screenshot of Amy visiting her son Jacob in the hospital while he was lying down in a bed. As the caption wrote, "Reminder to stay hydrated. Jacob just got heat stroke and exhaustion yesterday, and it landed him in the ER." Jacob was the first family member to leave the TLC series. "Especially if you work outside or on a farm, please be careful. He's feeling better but still not 100%. Amy is an angel and came and took him, so I could stay with Mateo and preserve some energy to be a mom the next day. She really is such a good mom." Coach Jacob George is the youngest of Amy and Matt's 4 children. As noted by the post, he currently lives and works on the family farm. He's married to Isabel Sophia Rock, who is believed to be the one who shared the post. The couple have a son, Mateo, who was born in late 2021. Amy and Jacob Roloff, appearing in a social media post Instagram. As noted by Us Weekly, Jacob was the first of the family to leave Little People Big World. Back in March 2025, he explained his decision on Instagram. He shared, "This spring marks 10 years since I got my money from the show. I was on for over 10 years of my life. I was 18 and finally had the agency to not sign the contract. So I didn't, and promptly left home, mostly due to disgust for the show and reality TV in general." After seeing the recent post, many fans have commended Amy for being there for her family. A few Little People Big World fans also wished that they had someone like her in their lives. Some comments included, "I've always really liked her. I think she's always been there for her kids. That's why I hated when Z&T was so cold to her for a couple of seasons. Made it uncomfortable to even watch at points. But I'm glad things seem to have turned around and all her kids treat her well. She truly deserves it. I love Amy. She's been through so much with Matt and tried to keep her head down and soldier on and keep her family together. Amy is the type of mom that would drop everything and say, 'I'm here for you. What can I do to help?' She seems like a wonderful grandma too. Maybe Jacob wanted his mum there. Seriously, a great mother-in-law too. I wish I had her as a mom or MIL. She's not perfect, but damn is she there for her kids." Have you been following this story? Are you keeping up with the Roloff family? Make sure you come back to TV shows Ace for all the latest reality TV and celebrity news. Jacob Roloff opens up about using the land well on family farm after drama with dad, Matt Roloff, Catherine Schaffstall. Mon, April 14th, 2025 at 5:59 p.m. GMT +6, 3 minutes read. Jacob Roloff opened up about using the land well on his family's farm after his father, Matt Roloff, chose to not sell the property to any of his kids. The Little People Big World alum, 28, took to Instagram on Sunday, April 13th, to share photos of himself and his son Mateo, 3, on Roloff Farms. Alongside the photos, he shared a quote that read, "There are no agricultural miracles innocent of the sweat of labouring peoples." Great quote for the way I think about the future of the farm lately. No more TV, no technology, and no gimmicks can escape the reality that we have to use the land well, or we don't deserve to keep it, he wrote in the caption. There's a lot of ways it could go, and a lot of things we can do after reforming old SOPs and opening up. With no capital myself and only sweat and labour, I hope I can get some good things going if the priorities can get ironed out. While he said he hopes to see the farm continue to thrive during pumpkin season, Jacob added, I would really love to see summer markets under our windmill, maybe with some you-pick fruit areas, food carts and craft booths. I can see lots of people coming out for that. Some events too, and maybe classes. Who knows? Something more legitimate for and commensurate with this beautiful land I'm gratefully able to steward. More trees, more blooming, more growing, more community-oriented, more alive, and more real, most of all. Jacob continued the caption by explaining some of the work he has done on the farm. Teo helped me plant some cherry trees along the old property line the other day. The same line had some poplar or locust trees with a different fence along it when I grew up, he shared. We bought the neighbouring property due to the unnatural influx of show income irrespective of farming, and the trees died or were cut, and we merged the lines. Now we're planting some cherries along the same old line but from the other side. The old place will be rented until it sells in esta economia. But it's exciting to have an essentially open slate on this new side to do whatever we can to save it for another generation, Jacob wrote. I just have a feeling that actually farming could be the most rewarding and obvious choice. So I'm planting at least 100 trees a year and going to try and grow as many pumpkins and flowers as I can for an enjoyable and beautiful season this year. Jacob wrapped up the caption by acknowledging what the farm means to his family. Whatever ends up happening, at the very least, Matteo will have spent a lot of quality time with me doing the Lord's work planting trees and getting his hands dirty, he wrote. Onward. The former TV personality who shares his son with wife Isabel Rock penned the message after fans learned that Matt, 63, chose to not sell the family farm to Jacob or his three siblings, Zach Roloff, Jeremy Roloff, and Molly Roloff. Jacob Roloff opens up about using the land well on family farm after drama with dad, Matt Roloff. While Jacob, Zach, 34, and Jeremy, 34, all expressed interest in buying Roloff farms from Matt, the patriarch opted to put a portion of the family's land up for sale in May 2022 for $4 million. The decision led Zach and Matt to have issues, and he, his wife, Tori Roloff, and their children relocated from Oregon to Washington. Despite choosing not to keep the farm in their family, Matt took the property off the market in October 2022 and announced his plans to convert it into a rental. Matt later put the land back on the market for a second time in August 2023 for $3,395,000. However, he continued to struggle to sell the farm and took the property off the market once again in December 2023. Little People Big World star Jacob Roloff and Isabel Rock's relationship timeline. Jacob Roloff continues to experience a big, fulfilled life away from the reality TV cameras. After growing up in the spotlight thanks to Little People Big World, Jacob decided to step away from the TLC series in 2014 when he turned 18. Since then, the Oregon native has become both a husband and father. Now, I am grateful to live here at Roloff Farms as an adult with my wife, Isabel Rock, and son, Matteo, growing things and stewarding the land, he wrote via Instagram in March 2025. Raising my own kiddo, doing the same things I used to do on the farm. Certainly, it has been insightful these last 4 years in a lot of ways, both materially learning equipment operation, my own growing style, the systems for farming, etc. And retrospectively, what is the farm without a TV crew? What can the farm be without TV? While his experience with reality TV was far from perfect, Jacob has found hope and healing thanks to a relationship and family life with Isabel. Keep reading to learn more about their love story that continues to bloom away from any camera crew. March 2006. The TLC reality show Little People, Big World introduced millions of viewers to the Roloff family. Cameras rolled as Amy Roloff and her husband Matt Roloff documented their life on a farm near Portland, Oregon. While the couple and their son Zach have dwarfism, Zach's fraternal twin Jeremy, sister Molly and brother Jacob are of average height. 2014. Jacob left his family's reality series shortly after he turned 18. 10 years later, the former TLC star shared some perspective about his decision. I was 18 and finally had the agency to not sign the contract. So I didn't, and promptly left home mostly due to disgust for the show and reality TV in general, he wrote via Instagram in March 2025. I used that money to build my world back again with my wife, rather than capitalize on it for all it was worth, for better or worse. January 2018. After a romantic proposal over the Christmas holiday, Jacob confirmed to his social media followers that he was off the market. "We got engaged," he wrote via Instagram on January 27, 2018. It happened in Iceland on the frozen pond, Tjörnin, late on Christmas. So much love for this beautiful soul at Izzy Sophia, _ here's to many more Christmas, you and me. September